in my opinion, the state of the program is very healthy. I like where we're at. That the Big 12 was very important. Where there was a brief period there where we didn't know what was going to happen. So that we're in a good spot. We're in a great conference. We got great leadership from our president, from our athletic director, who understands the game of football. West Virginia is going to continue to improve facility-wise. Is going to continue to be a good spot to be able to recruit at. So I think we're in great shape. It's in my opinion, the 2 years were very similar. One was at playing at a little bit higher level in the Big 12 than the Big East, and the seasons were really pretty similar. Nobody thinks so because you ended the season in the Orange Bowl champs as opposed to losing the Pinstripe Bowl. But the two seasons were pretty similar in the health of the program, in my opinion, which is pretty good. Well, the talent in the state's as good as any of the states in the union, obviously, but we're not going to focus on Texas. We're going to use Texas to fill holes. You can always come down to Texas and find a specific need. But there's a lot of good football players that are in our neck of the woods. Ohio's got good ball. Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Maryland, Virginia, Georgia, North Carolina. That's all good football. And what I found what it is being in the Big 12 is more of a national level. So if these kids want to be on TV, they want to be on sports, they want to be on game day, they want to be on the national Fox Sports broadcast. And the Big 12 gives them a better opportunity of doing that than some of the other conferences out there. Nobody develops quarterbacks better than the state of Texas in high school. I think a lot of it stems back from that 1 hour athletic period that they're able to have. The 1 hour athletic period that the high school coaches in the state of Texas are able to work with their guys year round doesn't exist in the other states. So the development is at a higher level in the state of Texas than it is in the world, especially when it comes to the pass game. So yes, I'm definitely convinced. I know the two respective universities are in talks to be able to try to get it back. My one Backyard Brawl was tremendous. It was fun. It was electric. It was a great atmosphere. It was good for both universities. It's good for both communities. They went to a different conference and we went to a different conference. So it's going to take some time because scheduling is done so far in advance. Never had a conference game that early. My initial reaction to it is you're going to play them sooner or later. So what's really the difference? They're a difficult team to play. Norman's a difficult venue to play in. So whether it's week 2 or week 12, you got to go deal with it. So it's about your preparation and where you're at as a football team at that specific time. They're dealing with some of the same stuff that we're dealing with. New quarterback, new guys on offense. So whoever gets prepared to play quicker, I think will probably win. I mean, we're going to try to accelerate it as fast as we possibly can. We got to play somebody week 1 too. So we're going to try to accelerate as much as we possibly can. I don't want to hold anything back. That's for sure. But you got to practice and see where people are at before you can name starters. Not prepared to name any starters right now. So you got to practice in order to get yourselves, be able to make those decisions. You got to practice to make those decisions. Do we have a chance to win the Big 12? Absolutely. It doesn't matter where we're picked. I mean, the 6th place team won it the last 2 years. I mean, preseason polls are a bunch of garbage. I can assure you, nobody that's involved with any staff in the Big 12 or any player in the Big 12 really even cares about that.
Then do you like
with all due respect?
Yeah.
Just don't pay attention to it. I don't think any coach or any team will underestimate us when they play us. It all depends on when they play